Hey, it's Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm, and it's Wednesday. That means we're doing beer styles today. We go down the Great American Beer Festival list every week. They have different beer styles, and there's about 102 of them. They also have subcategories, some of them, and we just go through, tell you what's happening with the beer. There's a lot more than just lagers and IPAs, a lot more different styles. But this week we are doing German-style Doppelbock or Eisbock. We're staying in the German styles because they're really good. And this is the section of the GABF listing where we have Doppelbock and Eisbock. So there's two subcategories. One is the subcategories, the German-style Doppelbock. And we have a description courtesy of Beer Advocate. And we have the link in the notes, show notes. Doppel, meaning double. This style is a bigger and stronger version of the lower gravity German-style Bock beers. We just did Bock last week, so you can check that out as well. This takes the step upward. Originally made by monks in Munich, the Doppelbock beer style is very food-friendly and rich in melanoidins, reminiscent of toasted bread. Color is copper to dark brown. Malty sweetness is dominant. Malt character is more reminiscent of fresh and lightly toasted Munich-style malt, more so than caramel or toffee malt. Doppelbocks are full-bodied, and alcoholic strength is on the higher end. The color of these beers is copper to dark brown. Appearance should be bright, and the chill haze should not be present. The perceived malt aroma and flavor, pronounced aromas and flavors are toasted, malted barley. Some caramel and toffee character can contribute to complexity in a secondary role. The hop aroma and flavor, hop aroma is absent and the hop flavor is low. This is not a hoppy beer, it's more malty. But that's what makes it great. Perceived bitterness is low, and the body is full. Now, perceived bitterness is, it's more malty, so you're not going to have those bitter hops. And the body, it's a really concentrated beer. The ABV on this one is 6.6% to 7.9%. That's the range. So it's a nice beer to sit back with and sip. Great beer. And then we have even a more extreme beer. We have German-style Eisbock. That's another subcategory. And we have another description from Beer Advocate. Links are in the show notes. It's a stronger version of a Doppelbock. The Eisbock is extremely strong beer with typical alcohol content well beyond the 7% ABV. This beer undergoes a freezing process called freeze distilling that separates water from the other components, alcohol and sugars, to concentrate these. So they're even going intense, like they're freezing the damn thing, getting the water out that way, and then you're left with this alcohol and sugar. So it's super concentrated, but very good. Because water has a lower freezing point than ethanol, the water freezes, leaving the alcohol liquid. When the water ice is removed, the remaining beer is stronger than before. The Eisbock can range from near black to as light as tawny red. So it's a darker beer. Hop bitterness and flavor are mostly cast aside, with a big alcohol presence replacing it, which can range from sweet to spicy and fruity to fusel. Look for a heavy or almost syrupy body with tons of malty flavor. So this is even more of a sipping beer. The color is light brown to black. Appearance should be bright, and chill haze should not be present. The perceived malt aroma and flavor, sweet malt character is very high. Perceived hop aroma and flavor is absent. No hops. Very low IBU. International Bitterness Unit, right? That's why the perceived bitterness is very low to low. And the body is very full, like syrupy, that's what I mentioned before. And the ABV here is 8.6 to 14.3%. So it's heavy-duty beer. You don't chug this stuff. You sip it. And since you snip it, the glassware that you use is a snifter. And this is, used for brandy and cognac. And these are wide, bold, and stemmed glasses with their tapered mouths are perfect for capturing the aromas of strong ales. And the volumes range, but they all provide room to swirl and agitate the volatiles. And the benefits of the glasses captures and enhances volatiles. So it's a sipping beer. You swirl it around, release all that goodness, smell it, enjoy it, experience the beer. Eisbock and Doppelbock. So here you got some more examples for you, courtesy of Beer Advocate at www.beeradvocate.com. Great place. You have Troganator from the Trogs Brewing Company, and they're in Pennsylvania at trogs.com, and the style is a German Doppelbock. The ABV on this one is 8.2%, so it's, it's a nice ABV. Notes from the brewery: monks had fasting figured out. No food, no problem. Just drink a Doppelbock. And thick and chewy with intense notes of caramel, chocolate, and dried stone fruit. Nader, as we call him, serves as a tribute to this liquid bread style. And that's what the monks did. They didn't eat, so they drank their meals, right? That's what they made. But they made delicious beer, in accomplishing one goal. They produced something gold liquid, good stuff. And the next one is Ice Maker, EIS Maker, from Jack's Abbey Brewing. And actually, check out episode 19 of the Craft Beer Storm podcast, where we interviewed Jack of Jack's Abbey. And I put the link in the show notes, so check that out. A great show with Jack. He's a good guy. I got to go visit him. And this is brewed by Jack's Abbey Brewing in Massachusetts at jacksabbeybrewing.com. The style is a German Eisbock. And the ABV on that is 13%. Heavy duty. Ice, EIS, is the German word for ice. A German distillation process in making ice beer would be to freeze it, remove the ice, and collect what remained. While today's beer, like Ice Maker, is no longer produced this way, it is used as a connotation that the beer is very strong. And you will find this Eisbock to be a sweet, malty, and boozy with notes of raisin, dark fruit, and similar profile to a barley wine. So this is a serious beer, something you enjoy. Pour it into your snifter, swirl it around, enjoy it. That's what the beer's for, not chugging. But this gives you an example of beers. This is not a suitcase beer, right? You don't pound these things. You enjoy it, and that's a beer. That's a beer. That is your Doppelbock and Eisbock. If you like what we're doing, you like our show. Mondays we do podcasts on movers and shakers in the industry, craft beer, founders, brewers. Got great people coming on, lining up more people, more great people, influencers in the industry. Wednesdays we do beer styles. We pick a different style every week, which we just did. And then Fridays we do craft brew news. Go over the news of the week, the drama that is craft beer. If you like what we're doing, we do 3 podcasts a week for you guys. Go on iTunes, please. Give me a rating. Give me a review. Tell a friend. Tell 10 friends. If you tell 1 friend, that's cool. Just let us know we're out there. And that gets us up in the rankings, and it just shows iTunes, and there's algorithms, and it gets our stuff even out there even further, which is awesome. We got great downloads, month to month. We're growing, which is fantastic. And we owe it all to you guys, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I love you very much, and I will see you on Friday with Craft Brew News, all right? Take care.